Just in 2 steps, we are going to learn how to square a number from 1 to 1000. Let's look at this example. If I want to square 68, then I will do multiplication of 68 into 68, right? Now let's look at the shortcut method. Step number 1, we are going to do 6 square and 8 square. So 6 square is 36, 8 square is 64, and we will write it together. Step number 2, we are going to multiply 6 into 8 into 2. Okay. So 6 8s are 48, into 2 96. After 96, we leave one space blank and then we'll add these two numbers. Right? So we get our answer 4624. Isn't it simple? Now why we are leaving one place blank, we look at the logic and understand. So this works on the formula a plus b the whole square, which is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So if I want to do 68 square, it is nothing but 60 plus 8 square, right? So a square, that is 60 square, is 3600. So we wrote 36, and 8 square is 64. So if you notice, we had written 64 just besides 36, right? And 2ab, which will be 60 into 8 into 2, that will be 960. So we had written 96 and we had left one place blank. So basically in shortcut method, we avoid using zeros, and that's why in step 1 also, we did 6 square and not 60 square. Just add all these numbers and we'll get our answer 4624, which is same as the shortcut method. Now let's look at one more shortcut method which we usually use while squaring a 3-digit number. So let's say we want to do 213 square. Now which is the closest hundredths number to 213? It will be 200, right? So to get 200, I'll have to subtract 13 from 213, and the number which we subtract, we have to add the same number. So we'll also do plus 13. Okay, so 213 minus 13 and 213 plus 13. So we get 200 and plus 13, 226, and then we'll square the number which we are adding or subtracting, right? So it is 169, that is 13 square. Now we have to get rid of these two zeros. So we'll divide it by 100. Okay. Now we have used two zeros for division. That's why we are using 2 digits from our square. So 69 will always remain and 1 will get carry over. So 2 multiplied by 226 will be 452 and plus 1. So it will be 453 and 69 as it is. So our answer is 45369. So now what is the logic behind this, right? In this method, we are using a different formula, which is a square minus b square, which is nothing but a plus b, a minus b. And we need just a square, so our answer would be a plus b, a minus b, and minus b square will go the other side and it will become plus b square, right? So now you will ask, what is a square and what is b square in our example? So let's have a look. If we want to do a square of 986, so 986 is my a square, okay? Now which is the closest number? 1000, and to get 1000 I'll have to add 14, right? And the number which we are adding, we are going to subtract the same number, so minus 14. So 14 is my b square and 986 is my a square. So 986 plus 14 and 986 minus 14 and plus b square, that is 14 square. So my answer in this formula would be 1000 multiplied by 972 plus 196, that is 14 square. So my answer would be 972 196. Okay. Let's look at this in the shortcut method. What we do is we add 14 to 986, that is 1000, and 986 minus 14, that is 972, and then 14 square, that is 196. Now we'll get rid of the zeros. So we are using 3 zeros in this particular case. So we can use 3 digits from our square. So our answer is directly 972, 196. Now let's look at one more example wherein the number is little far from hundreds place. So 447 square. So closest 100 is 400, but then I'll have to do 47 square. So instead I'll take the closest number as 450. So 447 plus 3 and minus 3, because my number I'm taking as 450. So it will be 450 multiplied by 444 and then 3 square, which is 9. But we'll use 09, and I'll tell you why. Because we are going to divide this 450 by 100. Okay. So we are using 2 zeros. So we can use 2 numbers from our square, right? So now 45 divided by 10 would be 4.5 multiplied by 444 and 09 as it is. Now 4.5 we can also write it as 9 by 2. Okay. And then just divide 444 by 2 and then multiply 222 by 9. So it will be 1998 and 09 as it is. So our answer is 199809. So isn't this simple? So basically, if we want to do square of 2 numbers, then we use shortcut method 1, and if it is for 3 numbers, we do shortcut method 2. So I hope you liked the video, and do check this card for more information, and you can also check the link given in the description box. Subscribe to Times Right. Thank you.